cringy as shit, bro. I thought of him. That too. Yo, what the hell
Now, Fetty
happened to
Wap is a name a lot of
Fetty Wap? Fetty Wap. What happened to Fetty Wap? Bro, you used to be, back in the day, you used to be hearing this nigga shit every single time. Every single time you be hearing this nigga's songs. Oh shit. I forgot his songs.
people recognize. At one point, he was one of the biggest artists in the world, dropping hit after hit and dominating the charts. His music was everywhere. You couldn't walk outside without hearing Trap Queen, 679, or My Way. He had the cosigns, the money, the fame, but then everything fell apart. A lot of people talk about how his career declined, but not many people have broken down the real reason behind it. And it wasn't just about the music. Fetty Wap didn't just fall off. He lost over $22 million in 1 year due to horrible financial decisions. On top of that, he's as of now behind bars, serving a 6-year prison sentence for drug trafficking. To understand how all this happened, let's go way back. Way before the fame, before the money, and before the mistakes. Fetty Wap, born Willie Jr. Maxwell II, grew up in Paterson, New Jersey, a city he once described as a place where people got shot, did drugs, sold drugs, and fought every day. Fetty Wap's childhood wasn't easy. He was born with glaucoma in both of his eyes, losing one completely at just 6 months old. At 12, he had reconstructive surgery and was given a prosthetic eye. But as he got older, he decided to stop wearing it, embracing his unique look instead. Raised by a truck driver father and a secretary mother, Fetty never saw himself going the traditional route. In 10th grade, he dropped out of Eastside High School, the same high school from the movie Lean On Me, and instead of finishing school, he started selling drugs in one of the roughest parts of Paterson. I felt like I'd rather get money than an education, Fetty Wap said. His days were spent hustling on the streets, dodging police, and chasing quick cash. Music wasn't even on his radar back then. Fetty Wap didn't see music as a real career path until 2013, when a friend encouraged him to rap after hearing him freestyle. At first, it was just for fun. A fan of Young Jeezy, he liked the way Southern rappers sounded and decided to try something different.
What you even go to jail for? Let me get money on this side of the story. Recent interview.
He came up with the name Fetty Wap, Fetty as slang for money, and Wap as a tribute to Gucci Mane's nickname, Guwap. Instead of waiting for a record deal, him and his crew took a hand-to-hand approach. They sold CDs and DVDs at basketball courts, barbershops, and even Westfield Garden State Plaza Mall. Digital gives you an opportunity, but it also gives you an opportunity to get blown over. This is my music and I put my heart into it, Fetty Wap said during an interview. Fetty was on a grind, but financially, he was still struggling at the time. Fetty only had 2 jobs his entire life, one at FedEx for 2 days and another one at Popeyes for a week.
Let me actually focus.
So what are you gonna get me on my birthday? You should buy me something because you're so nice and amazing. Yeah. Or you should buy me a sketchbook or paint supplies. But I think I specifically want paint. I think I want a piece of bath and body with paint. Or Star Cliffs from Tune. Actually, I'll get you something.
Oh man, sir, that's your friend. See, that's my OG Instagram. This. I'm a man, thing. Yeah, I honestly might watch Get Out again. You need to fucking be clean. Oh. What more than no? What can I? Yeah, GG's, bro. He's dead. Fuck. Can you even see the? The fuck is this? Too many fights. Ouch. Today's MVP. What the hell was that? What type of fake ass spider is that? Should not. I hear liking random shit. What the hell is this about? Be the fourth person? Where? You can see the fourth person come out of the water. Ew, what the fuck was that? fuck, bro. This nigga just laughing. Yeah, hopping off Instagram again. Let me
enough to
continue,
get a paycheck
bro. Instagram's traumatizing, bro.
before
Yo,
quitting. He wasn't built for 9 to 5s,
yeah,
and
some
deep down,
seen
he
gore.
knew it. And then in 2014,
Niggas getting their back broken. Uh, shot, cartel stuff, dark web, and so many other things. Why are people even posting this?
everything changed for Fetty Wap. On April 22nd,
See, yo, people low-key tried warning us. You know, all the meme with, February the 26th meme. 26th.
2014, Fetty Wap dropped a song independently titled Trap Queen, a song that nobody expected to blow up. It didn't catch any fire at first, but by early 2015, it exploded. By May 16, 2015, Trap Queen had peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, just behind See You Again. It stayed in the top 10 for weeks.
Album sales? See you again. See you again. Oh, 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 oh. That song, yo, last week.
Weeks on top of weeks, and thanks to social media and Vine, it became a global smash hit. But Fetty wasn't a one-hit wonder. 679 became his second hit, peaking at number 4 on the Hot 100 by October 2015. His song My Way also got a Drake remix, pushing it even further. Again became his third charting song, peaking at number 33 on Billboard. Fetty Wap at this point was unstoppable. He had 4 Billboard Hot 100 hits at the same time, something only legends like the Beatles and Drake had done before. And the money was definitely rolling in. Fetty later revealed that in just 1 year, he made $22 million.
The most I saw in my account was 22.
Huh?
22.
Like 22, like 22 million.
Yeah.
Holy sh**.
He was getting hundreds of thousands of dollars per show, had really big sponsorship opportunities, was doing a bunch of features, and was making millions just from his digital music streams alone. But just as fast as he made it, Fetty ended up losing everything, and I mean everything. At his peak, Fetty Wap was making $100,000 a day. Money was coming in so fast, and Fetty didn't really know how to handle it. And that mindset would eventually lead to one of the fastest financial collapses in rap history. Fetty's expenses were insane. $150,000 in monthly bills alone. And all this...
Why? Well, just, bro. No, just, like... Be like, what's his name? I forgot the person. He's a basketball player. Or was it Kevin Durant? No, it was some other guy. The way he spends his money is just regularly. He still uses coupons. That's what I heard on a recess thing, but I don't know if it's true. Well, yeah. Oh shit. Yo, this nigga was getting. Look, He is getting raped. He's literally getting raped. And these niggas are just in the background. Look. Look at in the background watching while this nigga's getting his shit violated.
This animation's so ass.
For the thing? Hey Google, someone about Howard.
Animation came a long way, bro. This is the 1980s.
Huh?
I said animation came a
I
long
know.
way. This is the 1980s, like I could tell.
Don't you tell me why? I used to think, yo, it was no, I wouldn't say really. Yes, it was. I was thinking it was kind of dumb that all the characters, when they're charging, niggas don't go attack. But like I just watched it and saw that any attack that is done when the nigga is charging, it comes back to you. It full force. You can't get. It's like a force field is there. You punch through, it's gonna shoot it back. So I think I don't know how all of them somehow know that's the case. Well, that's what they just stop attacking once the niggas are charging. Just let the nigga charge. Cause they one time they shot a ball or whatever key blast, whatever you call that, to him, and they bounced back instead of going faster and hit the other guy. So
I think it's tricky to Dragon Ball, bro. I'm just gonna shit here. Hey, you got spaghetti noodles in your shit.
sent all of them, and boom.
This was because he was trying to keep up with a lifestyle. Multiple apartments across the country, 4 in New Jersey.
Bro, what's the point of that? Okay, if it's for like his parents, family members, yeah, that's reasonable. What are you doing that for? Like, bro, just rent an Airbnb. For the amount of time you're staying there. And if you're leaving, clean the place up 2 days before it. And the time you leave.
Jersey, 2 in Miami, multiple in LA, a house in Los Angeles, and another house in Miami. Fetty was paying over $10,000 a month just for car insurance, even though he was.
It's a job in the sports car. You have like a, I'd say regular car. There's a millionaire or billionaire. I'll probably do what Elon Musk does. Just create my own new car. Custom vehicle. I'll be the only one who has it.
Was only driving 2 of his cars. Fetty didn't like staying at hotels because he valued privacy. So instead of just renting a place when he needed it, he bought multiple apartments in every major city he traveled to. His mindset at the time, why stay in a hotel when you can just have your own.
You should buy a house. Master started renting it. So at least he'll gain some money.
Place. And it wasn't just real estate that he was putting a lot of his money into. At minimum, Fetty Wap was traveling with 14 people. At his peak, 30 people. And here was the problem. Nobody around him wanted to tell him he was spending too much. According to Fetty, they didn't want the money to stop. And honestly, why would they? I mean, he was paying for everything. Flights, hotels, shopping sprees, food, and designer clothes for everybody. Fetty Wap was in.
That's honestly good. New W. Without fame, money and fame always brings only yes men to you. But they didn't tell you, it's too much. Kind of bad friends. Kind of bad friends, honestly.
In other words, a cash cow for the people around him. As long as he kept paying for their lifestyle, they were loyal. But the moment he stopped, it was a different story. These people simply weren't his friends. They were leeches.
People were scared to say it to me because they didn't want to stop their money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fetty Wap, during an interview with DJ Academics, revealed that he used to hit the mall twice a week, dropping $45,000 per trip on designer jeans alone. Now, this wasn't just for himself, but for his entire crew. And the sad part about this, he only did it because he felt peer pressured by the parasites around him to constantly keep spending. And at the time, he didn't think twice about it. After all, Fetty Wap was making millions of dollars a month. How could he ever run out? Now, Fetty didn't start worrying about his money until late 2017 when he woke up one day, checked his bank account, and saw that he only made $40,000 a day. Now, obviously, $40,000 a day is a lot of money to most of us, but for Fetty Wap, this was a fraction of what he was used to making. That's when I started thinking, it's getting dark, Fetty Wap said.
The day I woke up and I only made like 40,000, I'm like, some shit ain't right. I'm like, all right, it's happening. I'm like, this where shit start getting dark.
For the first time in a while, Fetty finally realized that the money wasn't coming in the way it used to, but the expenses, they were still just as high. During this time, Fetty Wap started cutting back on things like insurance for the multiple cars he wasn't even driving. And this is when he started rethinking his spending. But at this point, the damage was already done. Fetty had literally ran through an insane amount of money already. At his peak, the most amount of money Fetty Wap saw in his account was $22 million. The bulk of his money came from streaming, which alone accounted for multiple $1 million a month. And then we have shows. As a matter of fact,
40,000 a day doesn't mean like he goes to like different events and just performs. He probably get him packed up. This nigga trying to so hard not to laugh.
his highest payday was $365,000 for a single performance. Fetty Wap was also doing a whole lot of features. Every rapper on the planet who knew the name Fetty Wap wanted a song with him during his peak. Fetty was also putting his money towards investments. According to him, he put money into other people's businesses, though not all of them paid off. But even with all this income, the spending was just too much. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how much you make. If you're spending more than you're bringing in, it's only a matter of time before it all disappears.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what happened to Fetty Wap. One of the biggest wake-up calls for Fetty Wap was when he spoke to Taylor Swift, which is a connection most people don't even know about. During the peak of his career, Taylor Swift invited him on stage in 2015 during one of her concerts in Seattle to perform Trap Queen. But it didn't end there. Taylor invited Fetty Wap to her private jet and gave him career and financial advice that stuck with him for life. She explained how she structured her career, hired people to manage everything, and most importantly of all, she had layers of accountability, meaning everyone had to answer to someone else. Essentially, Taylor Swift was explaining to Fetty Wap, this is how you protect your money. It's hard to mess up when everyone has to answer to another person, Taylor said. Fetty took this advice to heart and started...
So like one person asks, so the main person answers to Taylor Swift, and the people on there answer to the person who answers to Taylor Swift, and the people who work above under those people answer to the people above them, and those people answer to the people Taylor Swift hired that answers to Taylor Swift. That makes sense.
Changing his approach. But by then, the money was already disappearing fast, and within a year, it was all gone. By 2018, Fetty was still moving like he was at his peak. He wasn't just spending money, he was burning through it. 4 DJs on tour when he only needed one. Each DJ was getting paid $1,500 per show, adding unnecessary expenses to every performance. On top of that, he also had 2 tour buses, another major cost he didn't actually need. At this point, Fetty was trying to take his entire hood with him, making sure everyone ate, but instead of building something sustainable, he was setting himself up for failure. And the worst part, the same people he was taking care of...
They probably snaked him and started hating on him. Oh, he did not help me when I was back down low. Yeah, or understand it.
They vanished.
Why is he begging? Oh. He died? Ain't no way he died. He did not die.
He's no more. Save your strength.
Kakarot, please. Destroy Frieza. He made me what I am. Don't let him do it to anyone else.
Whoa, tell me why. Yo, Goku is a fucking retard. Literally, Goku is literally a fucking retard. Yo, tell me why. Yo, tell me why. This nigga, Frieza tells him to kill a certain guy. He said, oh, No, maybe he can change. He lets him go. Frieza kills all his friends, so they can't come back and try fighting all of them. Kills all the guy's friends. The guy goes back, brings a stronger guy, and says that's the guy. After they started fighting Goku, Frieza just dipped. Started fighting Goku. This nigga was standing. Oh, he was like this. He was in the air flying. Look. He was in the air flying. While the guy was right in front of him. Oh, you're just too weak. Your compassion is what will get you killed. Nigga basically punches himself in the heart. Almost kills himself. Then he switched his body with Goku's. So Goku gets affected with it. He's basically in a different body, so if that body dies, Goku's dead. But this nigga decides, oh, I'm still not gonna kill him. Bro, nigga can switch bodies with, but he still did some smart shit. He threw a frog in there. And the nigga switched bodies with the frog. And secondly, this nigga he's way too, I don't know. Underestimates every nigga, bro. Oh my days. God will see a nigga who destroyed several 80,000 planets. And he's gonna be like, oh no. Oh, let me just let him slide. Yo, he's.
I started to watch it and it changed my mind like every time I want to check it. It's so fucking good. Oh, like I don't know how you're watching this, bro. Like it's not bad, but the animation is killing me. Like you know what? Like the animation, like
The moment the money ran out, as soon as they realized they couldn't benefit from him anymore, they disappeared. No loyalty, no gratitude, just gone. By this point, Fetty Wap had ran through the majority of his money, and once reality hit him in the face, there was no going back. While Fetty Wap was going through serious financial struggles, something much darker was happening behind the scenes. His career was already on a steep decline, but in 2021, everything officially came crashing down.
30-year-old chart-topping rap artist, best known for his 2015 hit Trap Queen, is one of 6 arrested for conspiring to sell and possess drugs throughout Long Island and New Jersey.
Like, fuck's a nigga selling drugs for him and he's making fucking millions. Nigga was a millionaire. What you go to drugs for? This is not Breaking Bad, bro. This is not Breaking Bad. You're not selling the greatest meth in the city. There's no point of. Oh shit, he's dead. Oh, please kill the frog. Kill that frog, nigga, bro.
I think I understand you now. You are grieving over your own death, or because our home planet was destroyed. You were grieving because he turned you into what he wanted you to be. You never had a chance to be anything else.
Damn. That's deep. So now, I added another Nick. Why didn't he give him a fucking Setsu beam? But now that Frieza's alive, no, not Frieza. Piccolo is alive. He can honestly just bring all of them back to life again.
Well, I still respect you.
Nigga,
I
bro,
know you made a lot.
this nigga is burying him while the person who literally killed him is right behind you. Nigga can do it to you too. Like literally, he's literally your equal. He can easily sneak on you. He has the advantage on you. It's literally February the 26th. He can literally sneak you, and beat your ass and shit. And this nigga is just sitting down. Oh, in a vulnerable ass position. Nigga can easily put this nigga in a chokehold. He couldn't even get out the chokehold a regular person put him in. And
Out of mistakes.
bro,
A New Jersey correction officer was also charged. According to court documents, the rapper is accused of taking part in a multi-million-dollar ring that imported more than 100 kilos of deadly opioids, including heroin and fentanyl.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. With full business.
shut the fuck up, bro.
On October 28, 2021, Fetty Wap was arrested by federal authorities at Citi Field in New York City. The charge, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. According to federal prosecutors, Fetty, along with 5 other men, was part of a major drug trafficking operation that moved more than 100 kilograms of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine across Long Island and New Jersey between
Bro, he needs Better Call Saul, bro. GG's.
June 2019 and June 2020. This wasn't just a small-time drug case. Federal investigators alleged that the organization was transporting drugs across the country, using the U.S. Postal Service in hidden compartments in vehicles to smuggle narcotics from the West Coast to New York. Once the drugs arrived in Suffolk County, New York, they were stored, processed, and distributed to street-level dealers. He was a kilogram-level redistributor, meaning he was handling and moving large amounts of product before it was sold on the streets. Another key player in the operation was Anthony Sinche, a New Jersey correction officer, who personally transported kilograms of cocaine from Long Island to New Jersey. When the authorities eventually raided the operation, they seized $1.5 million in cash, 16 kilograms of cocaine, 2 kilograms of heroin, numerous fentanyl pills, multiple firearms, including 2 9mm handguns, a rifle, a .40 cal pistol, and ammunition. This wasn't just a drug bust. This was a federal case, meaning mandatory sentences and no chance of an easy way out. 5 of the co-defendants were also found to be using firearms to protect the drug operation. So Fetty Wap at this point wasn't just a rapper who lost his fortune. He was now facing serious time in federal prison. By May 2023, Fetty Wap's fate was sealed. He was sentenced to 6 years in federal prison for his role in this multi-million-dollar drug trafficking conspiracy that flooded Long Island and New Jersey with cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine. Fetty Wap decided to plead guilty to conspiring.
Like, bro, had millions, surrounded himself with yes men, and now in jail. From making millions to making 0 in jail.
Distribute and possess controlled substances.
It's actually sad. Niggas get money and somehow start doing stupid shit. Like, bro, you are not. What's his name? I'm not gonna keep using Breaking Bad references, bro. I forgot his name. Something. The Spanish guy.
Officially admitting his involvement in the operation. For the government, the evidence was overwhelming. They had seized large quantities of cash, drugs, and firearms, and Fetty Wap was directly tied to this operation. But while this legal case was closed, the story behind how we got here was still unfolding. Fetty Wap's legal team pushed hard for a lighter sentence, arguing that his involvement in the drug trade wasn't just about personal greed, it was about survival. His lawyer claimed that the COVID-19 pandemic destroyed his income, leaving him financially struggling for the first time since his rise to fame. His tour revenue disappeared, making it impossible to maintain his lifestyle and financial commitments. Supporting others also became a burden for Fetty. He felt responsible for taking care of too many people, and when the money dried up, he turned
Damn.
desperate measures. Suddenly, it felt like life was going in reverse, and he became ashamed when he began struggling to keep up with the lifestyle that he created for so many. His legal team argued that in early 2020, feeling the pressure to maintain his finances, Fetty got involved in the drug trade, believing he could make a quick few million and get out, but that plan obviously backfired fast. When Fetty Wap eventually spoke about his actions, he didn't make any excuses. He took full accountability for his choices. "Nobody made me do it," Fetty Wap said. "Nobody forced me to do it." He admitted at the time that he wasn't thinking about the long run. He just wanted to make fast money to keep up with his financial obligations. "I'm thinking I could have just ran up a few $1 million, and I'm going to be good forever." I never had no financial guidance, Fetty Wap said. He also acknowledged that the people around him never really cared about his future. As long as they were getting their share of his money, they didn't step in to guide him. By 2020, his music was no longer charting and his career wasn't bringing in the same income. Instead of fighting to regain momentum, he admitted he'd try to take the easy way out, returning to what he knew best. I was a coward. Instead of pursuing my career harder, I just said, F it. If I'm falling off, I am about to look like it. According to Fetty, his decision wasn't about proving anything to the streets. It was about keeping his family afloat. It wasn't to be like, I'm outside, I'm really doing this. It wasn't.
You have to surround yourself with actual smart people, and if you get rich, don't tell anyone except your parents. Yeah, don't tell anybody. No one should know. Just be living. Don't be living lavish and rich. But oh, I'm rich. I just got money. Just be humble and chill. Act like you don't have any money. Get someone who guide you financially.
For none of that. I just couldn't let my family down, Fetty Wap said. By the time he realized the consequences, it was too late. In 2025, Fetty Wap's career is currently at a complete standstill. The industry has moved on without him, and his financial empire is gone. Unlike other artists who fell off and had a chance to bounce back, Fetty Wap's situation is different. He lost everything, including his freedom. Fetty is scheduled to be released on March 13, 2027, but here's the truth. Most people don't really care anymore, and that's the sad part. This is someone who is on top of the world, breaking records, making millions, and running the charts. Now, he's just another cautionary tale. It's a harsh reality, but his story highlights everything Kendrick Lamar was talking about during his Super Bowl performance. How black artists get set up, and how the industry uses them, and how fast people move on once they're no longer valuable. Unfortunately for Fetty Wap, he surrounded himself with nothing but leeches.
Yes, man. Never surround yourself with yes, man. The niggas who tell you, oh, don't do this. Yeah, those niggas love you. Say Jeffrey Epstein files will be released tomorrow. I mean, JF.
I mean, these people weren't his real friends. They only cared about what he could do for them, not about him as a person, right? And I'm sure that's something a lot of you guys could probably relate to, but obviously for him, it's on a much bigger scale. Being too good to people and always trying to look out for others before yourself can be the very thing that ends up destroying you. Fetty thought the money would last forever, but life doesn't work like that. If you don't learn how to manage your money will eventually manage you. And when that happens, it's obviously already too late. If there's one thing to take away from his story, it's this. When things are going good, make sure you're protecting yourself first. Trying to bring everyone with you to the top, that's a disaster waiting.
Get your family up there first before you try even getting anyone else. And spend like 2% of the money you make on them. There's no more I'm giving you. Just basically give them the starter kit to how you started. Hey, starter pack. I'll hand them starter pack. That's all.
Waiting to happen.
Oh, you get
because
it.
When
you have to do. All that matters is the journey, not the actual location, destination you go. The journey is all that matters. If your journey is not good, nothing will be good to you for you.
You're winning, everybody wants to be around you. But when things are falling apart, the consequences eventually hit, those same people will vanish in an instant. Now, one of Fetty Wap's biggest mistakes is obviously the fact that he turned to a life of crime after being a superstar. And honestly, if you really think about it, that's one of the saddest parts of this entire story. He wasn't just some underground hustler trying to make it out. He at one point had millions of dollars.
You already had everything, bro. He had everything, and he just threw it away just for weirdos. Damn, bro. In life, niggas are weird, bro.
Chart topping hits, and an impact on the industry that most artists could only dream of. But when the money dried up, his best thinking led him to pushing dope. And why, you might ask? Because according to him, he didn't want it to look like he was falling off. Instead of reinventing himself, instead of grinding harder, he chose the streets. And what exactly did that cost him? Well,
Everything.
he lost his money, he lost his freedom.
Now
And
he has to do time in prison for. You do some time.
now he's sitting in a prison cell patiently waiting until 2027. But sometimes I wonder, what if Taylor Swift had come into his life earlier? And what if he actually listened to the advice she gave him? Because from doing research on Fetty Wap's story, it sounds like Taylor Swift was one of the only people in the music industry that actually cared about Fetty Wap. Because when she brought him on her private jet, she wasn't just showing love. She was trying to put him on game. She told him how to structure his career, how to build long-term wealth, how to avoid the mistakes so many artists make. But by then, the damage was already done.
Look, she's literally a billionaire. She has stand. She can low-key, like, she was like, yeah, she was a good person to teach him. He should ask her for, like, to give him, like, people so he can work with to do that. Connect them with people. Should have asked her for that. I don't think he did.
Wap's downfall is nothing to celebrate, just like the downfall of any human being. If anything, it's a harsh reminder of how dangerous lack of financial literacy can be. This isn't just a story about a rapper who fell off. It's a story you can take with you and perhaps apply to your own life. At the end of the day, anyone can make money, but not everyone knows how to keep it. And if there's one thing that I learned from Fetty Wap's story, it's that learning how to manage success and learning how to manage money is just as important as getting those things. And that's how Fetty Wap lost $22 million in 1 year. If you made it this far, drop a like.
Wait, 22? Did you say 22?
That's how Fetty Wap lost $22 million in 1 year.
Nigga, bro said 22 mil in 1 year. Fuck was he thinking? Bro, I'm just saying, no greedy shit. If I made 22 mil, bro, I'm keeping that shit. First off, I'm not gonna make no one know I'm gonna be living broke as shit. I'll look like I'm living broke as shit, and just, I'm barely gonna spend it. Nigga lost 22 mil in a year. Why the hell did he? He should just bought a house and just.
If you made it this far, drop a like on this video for the algorithm. Any thoughts on this story regarding Fetty Wap? I mean, he had a lot of money, he had a lot of success, and now Fetty is literally behind bars, which is just sad, honestly. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about this story. If you're new here, my name is Blackie Speaks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe and welcome to the family. You guys let me know in the comment section below. I'll catch you there, but most importantly of all, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace, I'm out.
I actually feel bad for him. What was on top, then after he fell off.